Well, g'day everybody. It's Saturday and better late than never. I won't go there. Hopefully, in fact, I should check this and make sure it's all actually happening because the counter's not on there. Okay, there was another big challenge trying to get up here. So I'm going to quickly just, because James in China and, okay. Anyone there watching yet? No, no one's there yet. So here we go, mini globe race. Come on, we should be live. Boom, boom. Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. I think we're live. Yeah, okay, there we go. It's happening. Okay, someone's watching me. We got two. All right, so yeah, yes, it's been a bit of a challenge. Yesterday, the whole system that we use, we couldn't get in there and blah blah blah. You had to reset everything up, and you couldn't get it to log. And after half an hour, I just gave up. It was just crazy, which was unfortunate because they had a few good reports and bits and pieces. And then this morning we came out; it was looking okay, but then I had to re-log into YouTube and all sorts. But you don't need to know about that. We're here now, so. And a few good things happening. Renault's in. Jasmine got into Rodriguez, and boats are sailing, and lots happening. So that's all kind of cool. And it's a beautiful day here in Les Sables d'Olonne. It's blue sky. Going to be a fun weekend, I think. Although I'll be stuck in this little room. Yesterday, I didn't even go outside. I realised late that night. I went to open the door. I said, "Oh shit, it's still locked." So anyway, I'm going outside today. Got a few things to do. Okay, so let's just go straight to the tracker. We'll get into that. I haven't got any specific special subject to talk about. We'll play it by ear. So if you're watching this and you want to know anything really juicy, just bloody ask me and I'll tell you what it is. Strangely, I'm not getting a count on the side here, so I hope it keeps going. I should just leave. Hang on, I'm putting my thing on here. Come on, it's not coming up. Yep, got it. I'll set that in a sec. Hang on a minute. No, I won't. Just so you're not looking at the map doing nothing. I'm just trying to get this back on. It's strange. It says live, but it's stuck on the screen. I don't know what's going on there. It's live like a video. That's acting strange. I mean, I've got a huge delay now. It's going back. I don't know what's going on there. It's got like a YouTube start signal. Maybe they've changed the software, and now I've got a count there. So I don't know. Anyway, I'll turn the volume down and keep watching. Hopefully the screen doesn't go there. So something strange still happening with the system, but that's life. Getting very complicated and confusing these days. We're all moving super fast, and yeah, I've got to be careful what I say. Okay. Hang on. So just confirming. I just pressed the wrong button. Here we are. I'm going to put you guys on the tracker. Okay, we're there. And now I'm going to go on the tracker. So I'm here. And we need to blow it up a bit because it's showing half all of the Indian Ocean. There's Port Louis. And okay. So Renault is in. Dan is heading along. Kerry went up north. It's a quick leg, this one. Peeler's underway. We got all their correct procedures sorted there, I'm pretty certain. And Jasmine is in. Josh is the last one coming through. So let's hope he gets a reasonable amount of time with them all. Snail trails, wind. Okay. Nice breeze there. So that's kind of cool. They all had squalls and stuff. It's all very interesting. But anyway, Josh is doing 4.7, did 122. He's not very far away from, not very far away at all from Rodriguez. Let's see. I didn't check it's the right time. It's 8 o'clock. Yep, he's only 50 miles. So that's about 10 hours. He should be, it's 10, 11, 12 hours from now. He'll be into Rodriguez, which is cool. Peeler got away to a flying start. 5.4 at the moment, 104 mile a day, but I don't think she's been out for 24 hours yet. Kerry is doing, Kerry's doing 5.8, did 129 mile a day. That's not bad. I'm not sure how long she's been out. Dan, 121 mile day, 4.7. And Renault got in at like 4 o'clock this morning or something. And you can actually see his finish time on the leaderboard now because it was a dead stop finish. So that's pretty cool. We've already got the measurers out, so I'll put that over here. You've got to turn the corner, which is about 9 miles. So Dan is 89. He's about 90 miles down. So it's interesting, he's lost a bit from the Rodriguez stopover against Renault. Looking at what Renault was doing in bits and pieces, he's probably 100 something miles out, I think, maybe, from behind Renault. But anyway, we'll soon find out. And Kerry behind Dan is probably about there. So he's about 50 miles, 48, 50 miles behind Dan. Then coming along to Peeler's about 150 miles behind Dan. So, 250 miles behind Renault. So, having a quick blast. I'm sure they'll all be looking forward to the long break in Mauritius, which is good. I'd like to see that there. We're going to shrink back and just confirm the weather's going to hold, or is it going to go quiet? Make that a bit bigger here. So you can see there's a big picture in the scheme of things. There's a big high here, Indian Ocean high, plenty of breeze down south. Japers, that's a big one. Two quick succession lows. Holy dooly. There's a lot of wind in there, 60 knots in there, maybe even higher because that's the forecast wind, not gusts. So let's see what it's looking reasonable over here. That's a big split, but there's a high forming here, so that'd be good if you're sitting in Durban ready to go. Anyway, up here you've got the trade wind type scenario coming off the top of this high, sitting above the lows, and you can see. We've spoken enough about weather. There's going to be lots of impacts, but it seems to be changing. I see a distinct, less strong breezes in this gap here than we were getting 2 or 3 weeks ago, and hopefully the rollover is going to be pretty dramatic. But anyway, we'll see. So now I think you can see that big enough. Make it a bit bigger here. Okay. Push that through for every 3 hours. Here it comes. Still a nice breeze. Josh will get in okay. Then we've got to wait a few days, another 3 days, 2-3 days for the others to get going. So on the 11th, there's the 12th. The breeze is holding. I think Dan and Kerry are okay, and Peeler, they're going to get through there. We're into the 14th already. That's 3 days. So, and then the others leaving Rodriguez looking good. So that's when they're sailing. 14, 15. 16, plenty of breeze there, so they'll have a quick trip. Quite a bit there on the 15th, so it's 4 days from now they'll be underway. So they'll have a fast one. And the sea state through there, even though I don't trust the sea state on this this graphic. Waves, back to 3 to 4, so they're going to have what they're very much used to going all the way through. And we can't get far enough up to the 20th, but just to see. There's the 20th. The start will be 5 days later. And here we go. Oh, jeepers. Okay. Well, it's pretty good. Anyway, it's all looking pretty normal. Not as much purple as there used to be, you remember. Sometimes there's heaps of purple up here along the side, so that's too far out to even worry about that. But good to see. Okay, I don't think we need to worry about currents, but I'm going to have a look anyway. Here we go. Yeah, it's interesting. There's a few little tricky bits there. You can see this head current coming down, but there's a gap in the middle, and then it's hooking around. So that's interesting. No, Dan's going to be okay. Kerry's going to lose out on the current, not head current, but he's not going to get any assistance. And the others, for as far as it goes, it's as far as it goes. And sunshine, what have they got? All cloudy, no good. That's about it there. So let's just to let you know, the leaderboard was active for the finish. Renault finished at 4:16 across the finish line, 4:16 on the 11th of October. So that's okay. And the others have come up, but corrected elapsed time for that leg from Fiji is 77 days. but that's not sea time, usual story. That's including the stopovers, and it gets a bit confusing because they had the differential in COCUS. Some got 2 days less. Anyway, we're not focused too much on that, but you can use it just to show you the finish time there. So we will be doing results from Mauritius. So you'll see once everyone's in, we will tally up the sea time from Fiji to Mauritius, and you'll be able to see their relative positions when they take off from there, ready for Cape Town. Okay, so that's that. I'm just happy everything's still working. Come back here. Boom. Get out of it. Got stuff growing over here. Okay, not a lot of comments here. Holy dooly jeepers. Okay, all right, it's the weekend. Reports before we chuck this away. We've got a few here. Hang on. Entrant reports. So yesterday, Josh, what was that? Full moon. We did that one. Okay, so yesterday we had one from Brenda again with Eric Sunbear Friday. After the light winds earlier on, the breeze finally kicked in. Good sailing in the last few days with 17 to 20 knot breeze. We arrived in Rodriguez last night under a full moon, now anchored in the outer anchorage, waiting to be called into the main harbour and be cleared. Looking forward to a 5-day break on this island. All the best, Eric. So I'm not sure what happened to the supply ship. Someone mentioned some time ago that the supply ship was coming in on Friday, and that means everyone gets kicked out, but maybe it didn't come or whatever. Who knows? Christian, message there for yesterday. The people on Rodriguez are incredibly friendly. We had to leave our berth due to, here we go. Had to leave our berth due to the arrival of the supply ship. Luckily, there's not much to repair on the boat. We rented scooters for the next few days to explore the island. Ooh, be careful. Be careful. Got to Bali bash. All the Aussies go to Bali for holidays and they all rent the scooters, and a hell of a lot of them fall off the scooters. So touch wood. Take care, guys, but have fun. We are having fun. Okay, from Jacob. After a bumpy ride in the last couple of days, now relaxing in Port Methrin. Nice place, very laid back and super nice people. Bit of a nuisance when the supply ship was coming. We had to leave port area and anchor outside. Same is going to happen when the ship will be leaving. I got B&B for 2 nights to get some rest and make a laundry. There's no laundrette in town. It was first time since the 9th of December last year I slept in a bed. That's a good one. Okay, that's interesting. And I have to say I didn't like it much, so now I'm back on BB and we are having a good time. Tomorrow I'm going with MGR family to see the island. That's crazy. Okay, so that's the only reports, but I'm just going to show you something here. I got a message from Ayrton. Here we go. I'll show you a video if this makes sense. I got to hang on. I might have to run it twice to get it this way. Can you see this? This is where Ayrton's staying. He's in a hotel or something there, right on the water. So Ayrton's doing it tough, and apparently Adam was in there as well. It looks like some sort of a hotel. I can't. I think you can see that. Yeah, so that's where he immediately got off Tracker and doing it tough in the hotel. But why wouldn't you? I'd be doing the same because they've been a while. And so, yeah, Adam's there as well, staying in the hotel or resort or whatever it is. So kind of nice. Good report. It must be a nice place. So Renault was right when he said, why don't we stop in Rodriguez? And you looked at it and the harbour looked pretty average and stuff, but everyone says it's really cool. So that's all good. All right. So I think that's all we've got to talk about. I am going to put the question box. You'll see it up. I'm going to do it straight after this for proper Q&A for all the people that don't watch these updates. And for YouTubers, I'll make absolutely certain the next one we do after this one, I'll post it on YouTube as well as a little video. You'll see it'll be like a 1-minute video. And then when you want to ask questions, you go and put the questions in the comments on YouTube. And I'll look at those questions before I actually go live. So I'll be asking those questions beforehand. And I can't tell you when we're going to answer all those questions because we need to get a few. We need like 20 odd questions or something like that. But everyone's restricted to a maximum of maybe 3 questions. Okay, so when you see the box, it'll say, "Oh, put your question down below, but only a maximum of 3 questions. Otherwise, we get bombed sometimes." So we'll see. Sorry about yesterday. It's all a bit disjointed at the moment with boats going across. It's a quick trip. Some in port, some still coming to Rodriguez, and so on. I should have done the ETAs of Josh. In fact, before I go, I will, just to see how many days I think Josh is going to get in port. So I'm going to send you back to the tracker. Where are we? Here we go. So you're on the tracker. Get rid of that. Now I'm on the tracker, and we'll just calculate some ETAs here. Get back to the wind. Looks a bit more interesting. And we'll put this up here. Okay, so Josh, Josh is going to get in probably in 12 hours. So let's say on the 12th. We'll call it the 11th. Okay, so he's in the 11th, and he's got 4 days. 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th. So he won't be leaving till the 15th, sometime on the 15th. And then near enough to 300 miles, so it'll be, let's say, 3 days. Keep the pressure up, Josh. I want you to average about 115 miles a day. So 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, he's going to arrive. So let's say 19th by the time he's pulled through customs and bits and pieces, 19th, and it's going to restart on the 25th. So we'll have 19th, so 6 days. We'll have 6 days. The original stopover was for 9 days, so Josh is 3 days short, and we'll be making sure that everyone realises they don't have to start on the gun. So if any of the tail enders, Jasmine and Ayrton and the others, if they're not ready, if they've got work to do on their boat, they should stay. They shouldn't start on the regroup. And just again to confirm the finish line, just so you can see what's going on. Oh, look at that. Renault's on his way already. He's out and about, going up to the yacht club. So it seems quite pleasant up there. It doesn't cost anything. And so on. So here's the, I think you can see that. They come across the top of the island down here. And then they'll come into the port, Port Louis, down the bottom. I'll blow that up so you can see. The finish line is out here between 2 beacons in the water. So they take their own finish times when they come through, but it's also on the tracker. And then they come straight down the harbour. Renault pulled up here. There's a restaurant and stuff here, I think, on the wharf. That's where he was, but he's already underway. Once you clear customs and everything, you're free to go. So it must have been pretty quick, which is good. And now, once they're there, they head north. It's about 9 miles, and it should be a reach with the breeze. It's on the quarter. It'll be close reaching coming back. Head up the coast here, and when you get to the top here, there's this beautiful big bay here. Lots of boats anchored in the bay, and the Grand Bay Yacht Club is just here on the corner. And they've got an open invitation for all the 580s. So, there's the yacht club there, and it's not a bad place. Good anchorage. See all the boats in there. So that's cool. That's the general game plan for everyone. And Renault's got quite a while. He'll go for a holiday somewhere for sure. Okay. All good. G'day, Isla. G'day, Craig. Gonza. Holy dooly. Jeepers. Gonz. Oh. Okay. All right. Thanks for that. We'll make sure we are here tomorrow, and hopefully the setup will stay like that now, and we won't have any more dramas. It's okay. It's challenging. Yes, it was very frustrating. Okay. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Have a good weekend, everybody. Stay safe. And the boys on the bike.